Welcome back. Today we're diving into the fascinating history of the Zulu tribe in South Africa, from their ancient origins to the modern-day Zulu nation. Buckle up for a journey through time, power struggles, and even a touch of conspiracy. Our story begins thousands of years ago in the Great Lakes region of Africa. A small group of nomadic pastoralists, the ancestors of the Zulu, began their southward migration. They eventually settled in what is now KwaZulu-Natal on the east coast of South Africa. Archaeological evidence suggests that ancestors of the Nguni people, of which the Zulu are a part, had reached present-day KwaZulu-Natal by the 1st century CE. These early settlers were likely a mix of agriculturalists and pastoralists, bringing with them sheep, cattle, goats, and horticultural crops. The Zulu language, part of the Nguni branch of Bantu languages, provides clues to their ancient origins. Linguistic evidence also indicates that some ancestors of the Nguni people migrated from west of the geographic centre of Africa towards modern-day South Africa around 5000 BCE. Some oral traditions and historical theories suggest a connection between the Zulu ancestors and the Great Lakes region of Africa. While the exact details of this connection are debated, it forms part of the broader narrative of Bantu migrations from Central Africa southward. This ancient history set the stage for the later rise of the Zulu kingdom under leaders like Shaka, transforming a small clan into one of Africa's most powerful nations. While specific details are limited, it's likely that the Zulu engaged in trade and had interactions with neighboring groups during this period, contributing to their growth and development. During these periods, trade in pre-colonial Africa involved a diverse range of goods and commodities, including agricultural products, millet, sorghum, wheat, rice, and kola nuts, animal products, ivory, hides, ostrich feathers, and livestock, minerals and metals, gold, copper, salt and brass, textiles, cotton cloth, raffia cloth, manufactured goods, iron tools, ornaments, pottery, basketry, and wood carvings. Slaves, human beings, were unfortunately traded as commodities. European imports, glass beads, mirrors, knives, guns, gunpowder, and alcohol. Exotic goods, silk, spices, porcelain, and cowrie shells. The trade varied by region and time period, with coastal areas often engaging in long-distance trade with Europeans and other continents, while inland areas participated in local and regional trade networks. The types of goods traded evolved over time. Fast forward to the early 19th century, and we meet one of the most iconic figures in Zulu history, King Shaka. Born around 1787, Shaka rose to power in 1816. He wasn't just any leader. He was a military genius who transformed the Zulu into a formidable force. Shaka introduced revolutionary military tactics, like the famous bullhorn formation, and replaced long throwing spears with short stabbing assegais. Under his rule, the Zulu kingdom expanded rapidly, conquering neighboring tribes and growing from a small clan to a powerful empire. King Shaka conquered, incorporated, or allied with several neighboring tribes to expand the Zulu kingdom. The main tribes he subdued or allied with include Mthethwa. Shaka initially served under Dingiswayo of the Mthethwa and later absorbed the leaderless tribe after Dingiswayo's death. Ndwandwe. Shaka defeated this powerful rival tribe led by Zwide in decisive battles, including the Battle of Gokli Hill in 1818. Kwabe. Shaka overthrew Fakathwayo of the Kwabe and gained their support. Hlubi. This tribe provided support to Shaka in his campaign. Mkhize. Shaka incorporated the Mkhize under their chief Silandlo through diplomacy. Sithole. The Sithole, led by Chief Job, were brought into Shaka's sphere of influence. Thuli. Matthew Bain of the Thuli was won over by Shaka's diplomatic tactics. Thembu. This tribe was either destroyed or driven off as landless refugees. Chunu. Like the Thembu, the Chunu were either destroyed or displaced. By conquering, allying with, or incorporating these tribes, Shaka was able to expand Zulu territory and create a powerful, unified kingdom that dominated the region of present-day KwaZulu-Natal. The Zulu versus British Empire conflict, culminating in the Anglo-Zulu War of 1879, was a dramatic clash of cultures and military might. This period saw some of the most iconic battles in colonial African history. The keys battles during this era in Zulu history include Isandlwana via the Battle of Isandlwana, which took place in 1879. This battle marked a stunning Zulu victory. Despite being armed with primitive weapons compared to the British Martini Henry rifles, the Zulu forces overwhelmed the British, killing over 1,300 troops. This defeat was the worst the British Army had ever suffered against an indigenous foe with inferior military technology. Next, via the Battle of Rorke's Drift, 1879, immediately following Isandlwana, this battle saw just over 150 British and colonial troops defend a mission station against 3,000 to 4,000 Zulu warriors. The British managed to hold off the Zulu attacks in a fierce 12-hour gun battle. Then there was the Battle of Ulundi, July 4, 1879. The final major battle of the war saw the British decisively defeat the Zulu army, effectively ending Zulu military power. Even with how powerful British firepower was, bear in mind, a trained British soldier could fire 9 shots in the time it took Zulu warriors to charge from 450 meters to close combat range. The Zulu warriors were still a formidable force to be reckoned with. Zulu warriors were sometimes worked up by witch doctors and given narcotic stimulants before battle. At Rorke's Drift, patients from the hospital joined the defence, fighting while sick or wounded. During the Battle of Ulundi, as the British square formation advanced, the band of the 13th Light Infantry played music. The war ended with the capture of Zulu King Cetshwayo in August 1879. The Anglo-Zulu War ultimately resulted in the annexation of Zululand by the British Empire in 1887, marking the end of Zulu independence. These conflicts exemplified the clashes between European colonial ambitions and African resistance, forever changing the political landscape of southern Africa. Today, the Zulu are the largest ethnic group in South Africa, numbering about 9 million. They've maintained many of their traditions while adapting to modern life. While patriarchal structures remain, there's a shift towards more independence among younger generations. The current Zulu king, a descendant of the great Shaka, still holds significant cultural influence. Respect for elders is still paramount, with terms like Baba, father, and Mama, mother, used to address older community members. Tourism centered around Zulu culture has become an important economic driver, with cultural villages and tours offering insights into Zulu traditions. Now let's end with a mind-bending conspiracy that rocked South Africa. In 1998, a top-secret report landed on President Nelson Mandela's desk detailing an alleged coup plot. The twist? The conspirators weren't right-wing extremists, but supposedly Mandela's own allies. Was this a real threat, or just another chapter in South Africa's long history? And there you have it, the epic tale of the Zulu, from ancient nomads to modern-day South Africans. A story of conquest, resistance, and survival. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy this content.